What's up guys, I'm Annette and welcome to my channel. This video is gonna be more of a story of how I came from my nursing to switching to IT. It's literally a long story. The reason I chose nursing in the first place was because I wanted to choose something that was diverse. So like in the future, if I don't like what I'm doing right now, so let's say I'm working with babies, I can change to helping a doctor in surgery or something like that. Around this time, I was also working as a caregiver with people with behavioral issues. I really like doing that, so I was like, if I'm gonna be a nurse, it's gonna be even better if I'm like a behavioral nurse. So that really motivated me because I really liked working with special needs. But it was not something that I was like, for sure, like that's what I wanna do from the beginning. No, I was just picking out of a whole bunch of choices. I knew I wanted to do business from the beginning, but I wanted like something that would like help me get the money for business, obviously. And school has proven to be a reliable path to getting money. So I was like, I'll go that route. I did nursing, I took my prereqs and everything. And then around the time that I was starting to look for schools or where I'm gonna transfer to, that really forced me to deal with the fact that I will have to take out loans.
I'm more nervous. Well, because now I know, before I didn't know.
In a community college, it's much cheaper than a university. So I'm not stressed about money. I was like, I don't know if I wanna take out a loan for nursing. You do have to invest in something that you're passionate about. But I don't think I was that passionate about it. Obviously, I started looking up people who have went through the school, the program, and how it went for them. I just started seeing a lot of stories of people who were not so sure about nursing, and once they finished, they didn't like the job, so they quit with debt. I was like, I don't think I want that for myself. I have to actually have another plan before I let this one go. So I was like, maybe let me look up what else is there, you know? So I took this one day and I went up to my school's career development center to talk to them about my career choices, which I had never done. I had spoke to a counselor before, but they usually just encourage whatever you have already planned. Yeah, I went to the career development center and they had me take a survey of the things that I like and what I'm passionate about, things that I value. After doing that, it brought three or four top career choices that I would like. I remember the top one was social worker, informatics, and I don't remember the other one. I think it was business administration or something like that. Social working, it was the top one, but I didn't even think about it because I don't know, it just sounds like a lot of work. The word work is in it. Informatics was something that I had never heard of. I thought like anything that had to do with like IT was like tech savvy, coding. I'm starting to learn coding a little bit and it's not that hard either. It don't seem that hard, you just gotta practice. But I always thought it was so hard, so I never even thought about it. Like, when I would watch career goals before I went to college, before I even started, I would see IT in the top jobs, good paying and everything. But I never thought to ever look into it because it just seemed like out of my realm. I don't know why. So I saw that. I was like, oh, can you tell me more about this? Asking the lady that was helping me, and she told me what they do and everything. And at this time, we were still trying to merge in nursing with whatever else I was gonna do. It was just a hot mess. Like, you're a hot mess! You're a hot mess! I was not sure. She ended up telling me that I can just do nursing informatics. Basically, you do the tech part of the healthcare system. And I was like, that sounds good. I'm gonna do that. I'll get my nursing and then merge it in. I'll combine it with the informatics and do nursing informatics. I ended up going that route. I decided to start taking some IT classes just to get familiar with like IT because I didn't know anything. That semester I took microbiology, anatomy and physiology, college algebra, and then I added a network class, an introduction to network class. I was already used to the medical terminology and the nursing classes, so they were not so hard for me, so I didn't need to focus so much on them. I would study, but not too much. I just needed to study a little bit. The networking class, it was a lot of labs, a lot of learning because I'm learning everything for the first time, but I realized that I really liked it because the labs were so fun, even though they were so frustrating. One lab, it would say the estimated time that you're supposed to finish the lab at is like around 30 minutes or 1 hour. They would say that's how long it's supposed to take to finish the lab, but it would be taking me 3 hours. And then sometimes I would just let it go and then restart again tomorrow because all the troubleshooting and everything, it was just always so much. But at the end of the day, I really like challenging my mind and learning new things, fixing a problem, learning about computers, how they communicate with one another. All of that, it was new and everything, but I really realized that I really liked it. Now, like the idea of working as a nurse informatics was even better for me because I was like, oh my God, I'm gonna be helping people and I'm gonna be doing something that I like. So I started watching some videos of like nursing informatics and how to get in. I started asking around to people who knew people who were doing it, and I got good feedback to say you can work from home. First of all, working from home is something I really like. That's what I aspire to do. Work from a vacation. Anyway, back to what I was saying. People were saying good things, but the one thing that they did say was that it was hard to get in and they had to apply to like over 10 jobs to get in. And I was like,
I don't want to do that, but I have to.
Because I'm about to literally get into a nursing program and that's gonna take 2 years, and then do another 1 year or 2 years getting my master's in informatics for me to finally do what I'm actually excited about. The math was not mathing. I already did 2 years of nursing, but I was just like, why don't I just do IT? I still have a couple of semesters left. Why don't I just take IT classes? Go get my bachelor's in IT instead. I don't know, it made sense to me, and I was just like, it was about like 6 months of going back and forth when I was taking those classes and applying to nursing programs. I applied to like 3 programs, got rejected from one of them, and then I got accepted in one of them. The other one, I don't remember. Actually, I don't think I ever finished the application. So I basically applied to 2 of them and got accepted in one and denied in the other. I was excited in a way that I got accepted, but I was still thinking about it. So I was just very confused. And don't forget that loan part. I can get a college degree, I don't mind that, but when I have to pay, it has to be something I like, bro, like a list. So that's when I really sat and forced myself to sit down and not waste any more time overthinking it or deciding. No, it really came down to make a decision and go with it. One day I just forced myself to really think hard on what I want to do, and I ended up deciding that I would let nursing go because I didn't want to waste any more time in something that I was not sure about. Mind you, I'm in school, so I'm seeing other people go into the career and then give me feedback. So I made my decision based on like the people who I knew who are already working in the field. I was honestly like really relieved after I made the decision. And I thought I was gonna be disappointed in myself for spending all that time, all the 2 years focused on nursing. But now that I think about it, I look back and I realized that before I knew and I felt like I liked what I was doing, I feel like I was just pulling myself into doing something than actually doing it and being sure. After that, I changed a lot of things, obviously. I started taking only IT classes and I hadn't graduated yet. So I had like 1 more semester, and that semester I took just IT classes. Honestly, it was amazing. They were all very challenging, obviously. The labs were hard, but I really liked learning IT and learning, like I said, how computers work. I think I would talk more about my career path and where I am now, maybe in another video, because that's a whole long story too. I just made the transition very quickly. Started taking only IT classes, and while I was taking them, I was also studying for my certificates, which are a big deal in the IT world. Information technology, you can get away with just getting a certificate from what I've seen. To be honest, I don't know exactly. I don't know everything, but I know certificates are very, very important. And a lot of jobs that I've tried to apply to and I am applying to, most of the time they're asking for certificates, especially the like entry-level jobs. Now, after that, I think that's when you need your bachelor's, which will come later. It's just been great, honestly. It's been super chill. I have not felt like my brain is working overtime. Even though I'm working overtime doing these labs, those labs are so hard. But it doesn't feel like a chore, you know? It's really smooth and I'm enjoying it. If you're someone who is deciding between different majors, I feel like the one thing that I really learned from that experience is to not be scared to like make a change. The reason I kept staying in the nursing career path instead of making the switch earlier was because I just felt like there were no other choices. And even though I did research and everything, I watched videos, I never took enough time or forced myself to really think about what I want to do and just take a pause. It was just always homeworks after homework, so I didn't take enough time to really think and give myself the time that I needed to decide, make a good decision that I was sure about at least. I just learned that it's okay to make a change. Now, if you don't know, I would say just continue doing what you're doing, because at least you would know you don't want to do that. If you know you don't want to do that, leave it, try something else. Then you can know you don't want to do that. But most of all, do your research, spend a ton of time in research, combine the things that are important to you and the things that you like. If it's salary, good environment, working from home, working with patients, if it's taking care of people, whatever your values are, even the things that you do for fun, everything, just put it together and make a good decision about what you want to do and take those pauses to think. That's just a reminder that it's okay. It's okay to change your path. Like whatever you're doing now doesn't have to be what you're always gonna be doing. Take that leap and change. It's okay. It's really hard though. I'm already an overthinker and I was doing overtime. Oh my God. It's your life and you're the one who is gonna have to do this career. You're the one who's gonna do that job. Nobody's gonna do it for you. So if somebody is telling you to do this thing and they're not gonna be there to help you, really think about it. That's all I can say. What others think is not that serious. It's not. I think that's it. I'm about to go buy some gifts. I still have a lot more to go by, so thank you guys so much for watching the video. I'm actually kind of struggling to know what to record or what to do, so please comment below what I should do next. Thank you guys so much for watching. I really appreciate you guys for subscribing, liking, and commenting. You guys really showed a lot of love from the last video. And if you weren't there, thank you if you're here now. I appreciate you guys watching. Don't forget to like the video, comment, and subscribe if you haven't. I think that's all. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye-bye.
High volume.
Am I really that much?
This is honestly so hard because I don't even know what to do or say. That's crazy. So hard. Jeez. Should I drink water? I fucking hate when you leave. Suicide.